Askreddit thread. What can you get a lifetime supply of for less than $500? Damn, my phone was loud right there. Why is it so loud? I don't remember turning up the sound on it. Toothpicks. I once bought my brother 10,000 for $5. When I was in college, I used to work next to a Rite Aid that I used to frequent. One day I go in and the lady's looking at me with a huge smile on her face. She gives me a pack of 10 Bic pens and asks me how much I think it is. I guess $1 and she laughs and says no. I give up and she tells me that it's 10 cents. A fucking penny a pen. I slam my 5 on the counter and say, give me 500 pens. It took me years to eventually lose all those pens. Damn. Similar to how I bought my brother 10,000 toothpicks for his birthday. A friend of mine in high school once bought me 500 Dixon Ticonderoga pencils for my birthday. It lasted me 2 years of college before I finally had to buy more. I'd imagine they would have lasted me 10 years or more if I went through pencils at a reasonable pace. I have two 50-count boxes of Papermate pens in a drawer next to me. It's nice not to worry about having a writing utensil for years at a time. Damn. You could build a cityscape that's $500 of toothpicks. Cast iron pans. They last incredibly long. When I was a kid, ours lasted until my mom dropped it on her foot. It disappeared after that. Salt. Just go to r/League of Legends and you'll get a lifetime supply for free. I thought the salt mine was at Destiny games. The Division, basically video games with multiplayer online capabilities. Kazoos. Fun, 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 fun. I like to sing, dance, pretend, and kazoo. Oh, okay, so they're referencing a video. The Kazoo Kid. Golf tees. If you play golf for $499, you could never use all the tees you will get. If you don't play golf, then you will never use them, and they will be a lifetime supply. Just checked Amazon. You can get 30,000 for $450. That would be 32 years of 18 holes a week, assuming you break a tee for every hole. Jay Haas holds the PGA Tour record with 592 cuts made. Assuming 72 holes per tournament, this would be a total of 42,624 tees if you use a different one each hole. I was confused, so I looked up golf tee and realized it wasn't a t-shirt. I just imagined someone fiercely taking off and putting on a different shirt each swing. After each swing. Murray's hair cream, because one jar is a lifetime supply. But I'm a Daper Dan man. I don't want fop. God damn it. Dental floss. That shit is literally a fraction more than free, and nobody even uses it. Now I want to see the longest thing of dental floss you can get at Amazon. 55-gallon drums of lube style. Couldn't find it on Amazon, but 12,000 yards of Listerine Gentle Gum Care woven cinnamon mint dental floss bulk. Damn. You guys probably can't see that all the way. That's a lot of dental floss. Someone found, oh, he found a bigger one. Oh, the other one looked bigger, probably because it was a closer up photo. Damn, that's so much floss. Why would you need that much? That's ridiculous. 6 miles of floss. Incredible. Let's say you use 1 foot a day. That'll last you 36,000 days, or 98 years. That counts as a lifetime supply to me. If you use a mile a day, it'll last for 6 days. Someone get this man a Fields medal. Q-tips. This is quite literally the product I was thinking about when I came up with this question. I used 2 a day and thought how many I would need to survive until 80 or so. How did the math turn out, OP? I can buy 3 500-count boxes from Costco for $10. Conservatively, each a 500-count box should last me maybe 200 days. 2 per day, 100 in waste for other uses. That means one trip to Costco for Q-tips lasts me 600 days, or 1.65 years. Considering I will need them until I'm 80, average lifespan of male in the US, I come out to about 48 necessary trips, which is overkill considering I don't use Q-tips while I was younger, but fuck it. At $10 each, that comes to about $485 over a lifetime. I have a 500 box of Q-tips in my bathroom. Those things last forever. I don't use 2 a day though. I use like 1 every couple of days. Toothbrushes. Just get the cheapo ones and replace them every 2 months or so. Toothbrushes. Just get the cheapo ones and replace them every 2 months or so. You can get $3-4 at the dollar store. That means $500 you can get $1,500, and if you replace them by monthly, if it lasts 250 years, you can get like a 5-pack at the dollar store. 3-pack. My boyfriend runs through toothbrushes incredibly quickly. Somehow he just scratches them against his teeth or something. I'm actually considering going out and buying him a lifetime supply. He's not supposed to crush them like that. Only the tip should be brushing, otherwise it's losing effectiveness. My girlfriend pointed out this to me. In fact, my whole household does. It's a weird habit to have because only an outsider could notice it. I don't understand why everyone doesn't use electric toothbrush in this day and age. They're so much better for your oral hygiene. Maybe more effective at cleaning interpromaxillary for your non-flossing folks, dental student. Since a lot of people are asking me, I recommend pretty much any oscillating, rotating electric toothbrush will do the trick, like the Oral-B. It's just a personal preference. The Oral-B, huh? Let's see if they have one from Amazon. Damn, those are expensive. 150 bucks. That's a lot of money for a toothbrush. Wedding rings. Unless you are Henry VIII. Hot sauce. That shit is damn cheap because growing spicy peppers puts nutrients back into the soil. Does it? A real geologist would have already known that. Not a real geologist. I'm a real geologist and I didn't know that. What does knowing about shapes and numbers have to do with hot sauce? But depletes other nutrients. You have to rotate that shit. Ooh, crop rotation. I learned that in school. Or was it something I researched in Civ 3? Either way, I'm pretty sure I've learned more about history with Civ than at school. Ah yes, everyone knows about Gandhi's Great Revolt of France in 1628. And of his wanton use of nuclear weapons. Razor blades. When I was in the army, I got real sick of buying Mach 3 cartridges. So I bought a Merkur safety razor and a sampler of a different razor blades. You can find 100 packs for about 16 bucks. I could get 5 days out each blade, even if I shave every week, including while on leave. LOL, yeah right, that's 52 blades a year. So, at $8 a year, $500 will buy me 62.5 years worth of blades. So, if from age 17 to 80 is considered normal life's worth of razor blades, $500 ought to do it. Plus, I made the change about 3 years ago, and I've been out of the army for almost 2. Since then, I've been growing a glorious freedom beard, which has drastically cut down my razor blade usage. TLDR, if you're shaving with razor cartridges, you're pissing away money. Some links of razor and blades. That's what you're using? What are those? Persona double-edged razor blades, 100 count. So like a single blade? So I bought a safety razor and a sampler of different razor blades, 100, damn. Glad I searched. Was going to say this as well. Shit, you could have a lifetime supply of Arco shaving soap also. Sticky notes. Fuck, man, I bought like a huge pack for what would be about $5, and I've barely touched the things, and I regret my decision to get this many. Unless I'm just fucking about or being passive aggressive, I basically never use them for anything useful. Use them to draw little flipping up animations. You'll burn through them like paper. I use my French-English dictionary going through high school for this. Actually, I continued my sister's work after I inherited the dictionary. Matches, assuming you're not a smoker or a pyromaniac. ITT, how to kill yourself using $500. Or eating ramen, that'll probably do it. Rubbed bands, staples, staplers, cheap pens and pencils, small office supplies. Nope, I could spend $500 on pens this evening and every single one of them would have disappeared by next Monday. Pens are like socks, they just vanish. Breathable air. Send me $499.99 and I'll guarantee you get it for nearly as long as you live. What if I live in China? I didn't say how breathable. Small fruiting perennials like raspberries, blackberries, currants, and gooseberries. The first two self-propagate. The latter two can easily be propagated. If you know how to graft, which isn't difficult, you can also include fruit trees. Buy a few rootstocks, get them to sprout new rootstocks, and graft away for life using existing trees. Or asking someone with existing trees for twigs, a cycon would. I don't know what any of that means. I feel like a large portion of that $500 would need to be used to keep yourself in fruit while you're waiting for your fruit bushes to produce. And $500 would also not cover the tremendous amount of preserving materials and energy you are now going to be using if you want to actually utilize all of that fruit production. My parents grew raspberries, grapes, and tomatoes. We always ended up giving away a ton of preserves. Saran wrap from Costco. Spending it all on heroin and do it all at once. It'll last the rest of your life. And that's how I want to go. I actually don't want to go that way. I was making a joke. I wonder why this isn't an option for people who are on life support and decide to pull the plug. Or maybe it is with morphine? They more or less did it with my girlfriend's grandpa. He had cancer and was dying already. He wasn't really awake for a whole day, and then the doctors gave him more and more morphine until his heart stopped. WinRAR. Your WinRAR trial has expired. Clicks X and continues extracting. Hold the fuck up. My WinRAR trial just expired and I didn't want to pay for it, so I uninstalled it. Are you saying I could have just kept using it? I uninstalled it 2 hours ago. Can I get it back now? 7-zip is better and won't bug you. Nah, son. WinRAR handles the right-click menu and multi-part files more elegantly. Oh yeah, I just use 7-zip myself. Buki di Peppo pens. How do I know that? Well, these pens are the cream of the crop of the restaurant chain industry. They're perfectly thin, have amazing click action, all in beautiful candy red plastic shell. I fell in love the moment the ballpoint glided across my receipt. I fell so in love with these pens that I researched how you can buy them. Turns out you can get a pack of 1,000 of these beauties for 28 cents a piece. That's a lifetime supply of classily incredible pens, ladies and gents. It's not loading. You can have 3 of these IKEA LED light bulbs. Okay. By my crude calculations, you can run them for 12 hours a day. By the day you're born until you're 73 years old, for only $404, 62 bulbs each, electricity not included. There's probably better options with longer lifespans for both LED bulbs and humans, though. Electricity not included. This is the best part. But Grandpa, I can't see anything. Shut up, Timmy. Back in my day, we didn't have no electricity. Enjoy your damn LED bulbs in the dark. I got these at my baby shower. Whew. Given how rarely people use snail mail anymore, you could probably buy $500 in forever stamps and be good for life. If you buy a crappy parachute, you can get a lifetime supply of free fall for less than $500. You decide to live your life on nothing but potatoes. You buy 1,000 potatoes, of course bury half in a discreet location. Make a farm in your uncle's back garden while he's not looking. So begins your potato empire. But the corporations burn down your farm. You fail to sue and have no more potatoes, except the buried 500 potatoes into the main building. You now rightfully own it as you planted its foundations. You turn it into a potato skyscraper farm and reign the world to the greatest taters they've ever seen. This sounds like a There Will Be Blood type story that needs to be written. There will be spuds. Okay. OP could get a lifetime supply of condoms for $1. Sorry, OP. That was solid. Damn. Vaseline. I'm pretty sure their business model is people moving away and leaving the 90% full jar behind. Civ games plus an OK machine to play them on. Oh, that stupid thing just went off again. That's the second time it's gone off. Debt. People pay you to take that shit on. Paper clips, pennies, then you start making your own ass pennies. Chicken and eggs. Get a couple dual-purpose breed, layer/meat, and a rooster. Hatch out a new batch each spring. Slaughter the rooster young and keep the females. Slaughter the 2-year-old chickens for meat and replace them with new females. Build a coop. Let them free range for food. Free chicken and eggs. And maybe even a bit of income. Or a lot if you're vegan. So we're pretty much making it so that $500 lasts a lifetime because we keep making money from our chicken scheme. Where do all the airline miles fit in the stakes? I don't get it, but that was pretty funny.